No one ever tells you this, but your late 20s are going to kick your ass because they sure as hell kicked my ass. And I'm 30 now, so I've had a few years of experience, but just prepare yourself because it's a coming. If you haven't already experienced some type of rocky road, it's ahead. Do not worry, you will get through it like I got through it. And honestly, I'm still kind of getting through it. But my late 20s, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. You're kind of figuring out your life and you're not really sure who your real friends are, if you're living where you should be living, if the career is what you wanted. So, October 23, quit my job. Quit my job, had absolutely no backup plan, and everyone thought I was crazy. And honestly, it was a little bit crazy. And it was truly the scariest thing that I've ever done. But before I get into all of that and tell you my story, let me introduce myself. Hi, I'm Sierra, and today is April 16th, which means I have 37 weeks to change my life and create the dream life that I've always wanted. So let's just start from the beginning. Quit my job 2023, no backup plan. I thought in my head that that was going to be the best decision, even though everyone thought I was crazy because I was so unhappy and honestly miserable and where I was working, where I was living, like nothing was going right. And it had been like that for maybe like a year and a half until I finally decided to do something about it. Society wants you to go through the stages of life and it wants you to do school. And when you're in school, they don't give you a roadmap. They don't teach you how to make money. They don't teach you how to create your own business and work for yourself and be financially free. They don't teach you that because they don't want you to be that. They want you to work one job, keep that job, retire, and then when you're 65, then you can see the world. And we've unlocked the secret. Like we know now that you don't have to do that. You can have like 5 or 6 careers in your lifetime if you really want. You can have one career in your lifetime if that's also what you really want, as long as you're happy. You don't have to be unhappy. And the creator of your life is you. You're the writer. You can literally write your own story. And yeah, we can't predict the future at all. I mean, that'd be super cool, but we can't. So all we can do is just remain present in what we're doing now. Try new things, get out of our comfort zone, go find new adventures. Even if you're not traveling the world, just explore your own town, right? Like my YouTube channel started out because I was just exploring my own small town and romanticizing the little things in life. And it's been the best experience. And one thing will take you to the next thing, right? I heard the saying a couple months ago that was, a year from now, you will have wished you started today. And holy jamalama, has that ever resonated with anyone? Like, it sank so clear into me. I'm like, I need to keep pushing because if I keep working on what I want to do, everything will come. Like, everything will fall into place. And as long as you just keep believing, it'll happen. At least I hope, because that's what I'm doing. So I hope it happens. I felt like I had no passion, like no drive. I felt like my current job was sucking the life out of me, that I had no energy or time or space to do anything else or even think about anything else. So I decided to pursue content creation. On top of content creation, I tried so many side hustles. Oh my God, the list can go on and on about all the side hustles that you see on the internet and on your Instagram and on your TikTok. I've tried them all. Now, I didn't stick to any of them for like the longest time ever, but they're all pretty difficult. So if you have a side hustle that you know about that you want to let me know about now, like I'm ready, I'm all ears, but tried it all, didn't work. Tried the content creation space. I knew that that's something that I love to do. I love being in front of a camera. I love helping people. I figured maybe I can combine the two, right? But I started not with any real idea. I started doing fashion, and then I was doing day in the life of me as an unemployed girly, skincare, dance videos. Like, I even tried to do physical therapy content. I know I don't want to be a physical therapist for the rest of my life. And I know that I maybe have some other ideas of passions, but I wasn't sure how to put it forward. And honestly, everything at that time when I was unemployed was so needy, right? I needed money. Like, yeah, I had saved some money up, so I would be okay for a little bit, but time flies, honestly, these days. So I needed my content to take off. I needed a brand deal. I needed X, Y, and Z. And I was forcing everything so hard. I created so much more stress on myself. You know, I had less stress from not being at my crazy lunatic job, but I had now put more stress on myself and I wasn't even enjoying my life. I wasn't as present as I could be. I was happy, but like not happy. So I was unemployed for about 6 months. You know, I did the UGC. I traveled a bunch. I went to Europe for like a month by myself. I went to Colombia for a couple weeks. I just did kind of whatever I wanted, but I was also just every day stressed about doing something. And that led me into one day, April 2024, I got this job offer. And at that moment, funds were running a little bit low. And I told myself, maybe we should think about this, even though I didn't want to do it. It was a physical therapy job offer. And I really did not want, I had convinced myself that I was never going back to physical therapy ever again in my life. But if there's one thing that I can teach you that you can take away from this video, let this be one of them. You should always have one skill in your back pocket that you're good at. Because if the rug ever gets swept from underneath you, you will always have a backup plan. Whether that's, I know how to teach, you could be a little tutor. I know how to do yoga. I'm yoga certified. I can pick up some classes. Mine's physical therapy. So I got this job offer and it was moving me out of Los Angeles up to the Central Coast of California for 3 months. I was like, okay, cool. I can do anything for 3 months. Boy, oh boy, did that catapult me into a life that I literally never knew could exist for myself. At that moment, I was feeling very jaded by Los Angeles. I found it very hard to find a close community, a close knit group of friends, right? I had all kinds of friends, but they were just in all kind of different groups and I just didn't really feel that togetherness, that closeness. And on top of that, the city was just so big and it was hard to get around and it's expensive and I was living with two girls and all these things. I feel like I just wasn't very happy at that moment. I was kind of ready to find someone, settle down a little bit and just again find community in something. And LA just couldn't give me that. And so taking that job, I was like, okay, I'm going to sublet my apartment in Los Angeles. No big deal. I'll move right back. It'll just give me a good reset. Fast forward to now, April 2024, I've been on the Central Coast of California for a year now. And honestly, it's been one of the best years of my life. I've had an amazing 30th year and I truly can't complain. When I was forcing everything onto my content when I was unemployed, the universe was rejecting me. And now within the first 6 months of me being here, I met the most amazing people, the most loving and handsome, great boyfriend. And I'm just surrounded by love. I live 2 blocks from the ocean. I can literally see it right now from my window. And the universe gave me all of those beautiful things to be appreciative of. And I've never been so present. You know, the first 6 months I was here, I stopped my content. Yeah, I would post every once in a while, like, oh, I need to, but I was present. I was here. I was getting myself out and about. I was meeting people. I was going on adventures. Finally had all these other missing pieces in my life. I felt like that it was now time for me to shift my thought about career. I found this great job. I'm doing a home health physical therapy. I'm traveling to people's homes every day and I get to help people. And it's beautiful and I have a flexible schedule. I have time to create content and to pursue other things and other passion projects. And I'm ready. I'm so ready. I've never been more ready to literally take on the world and just push through with my dream. And 30, I thought it was so late. I thought I was so late to the party and I was old and I couldn't do anything. I think it was like Samuel L. Jackson who didn't become an A-list celebrity until he was like 43. And like Morgan Freeman, I mean, the voice of God wasn't really known until he was well into his 50s. They pursued their dream and their aspirations for such a long period of time. They did get there. It just was later in life. And everyone's on a completely different timetable. I understand now, after going through so much in my life, that I don't need to be where everyone's at. In October of 2024, I was driving my car one day and the sun's shining, the mountains are, to my left and my right. And I like to do a little daydreaming during the day when I'm driving to patients' houses. So I'm driving around, I'm daydreaming, and I had this thought that popped into my head that was almost like a vision, like I wanted to manifest this happening. And it turned into a full blown idea that has so much potential. Now, I'm not going to tell you what it is because I don't want you little stinkers to steal it. But just know that I'm working towards something big and I'm super excited. From October to now, I have been super consistent and I've been posting every day and doing all the things and trying to build a good audience and a community. Again, just the theme of being in a community is so big to me. I hope that this video can resonate with you and you can find something that is helpful because I want to help you. I want to help everybody. It's a hard thing to do, but with these platforms we have nowadays, like freaking YouTube. Like I have a YouTube channel? Like what? Like literally what? I figured out that things that I love to do and I'm passionate about and I'm good at, aside from physical therapy, I can tie into one thing. One thing. I can do it all if I want. And that's the beauty of having social media is we can show people the world. We can show people that there are so many things that exist that people didn't know about back then. I wouldn't be where I am today without having quit my job in 2023. Like truly everything you do takes you to the next thing. It's like so crazy how the universe works. I mean, if one little thing didn't go as planned or go how it did, I could potentially have not ended up here. Now, I still might not know where I'm headed or where I'm going. Yeah, I have ideas and I know kind of a gist, but I don't know what's going to happen in between. And honestly, that's the most beautiful piece is we don't know. And I'm just here trying to stay present as best as I can and enjoy this journey. My current regimen now is I'm 30 days unemployed.
What?
I'm back at it. I have that job where I have the luxury. Like I have 30 days off right now. It's been amazing. I am just trugging along. I'm reaching out to like brands and hotels and Airbnbs and all these things. And every day I do it. Every single day. I've been doing it. I've been consistent. And I got a yes. 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 Yes. All you need is one, literally one. And I've emailed like hundreds at this point. And either they don't reply or they say, sorry, no, not now, not this time. And that's okay because they'll remember you. You can reach out to them again in 6 months. Like, no big deal. But that one yes has continued my catapultation. I don't even know if that's a word into this dream life. So mark it down 37 weeks. Let's do this. And I hope that you come along for the journey. So like and subscribe, please. Comment what else you'd like to see on my channel, or if you have any questions, or if there was something that you learned in this video or something that resonated with you, please let me know. I would love to hear that. It would really, really warm my heart. So please drop a comment, like, and subscribe, and continue to follow along on my adventures. And I'll talk to you later. Love ya. Bye.